The meeting was chaired by His Majesty, the King of the Cao Đài realm, which I will tell you more later. And the chief of the meeting is also His Majesty, the King of the Cao Đài realm. His holy name is Đại Thánh Đế Quân in Vietnamese. So there were 58 Cao Đài saints and sages on the 24th of August, not the 25th. So now, at the scene of the meeting, we have also the King of Mara, His Majesty, the King of Zealous demons, His Majesty, the King of Zealous ghosts, and His Majesty, King of witchcraft from the dark world, as well as His Majesty, the King of karma, and His Majesty, the King of security, who were also there to listen to the issue because they probably have to handle it later. Later you will see. Now, this meeting was about how the Cao Đài realm leaders, saints and sages, and His Majesty, the King of Cao Đaism, lodged a complaint. Not a complaint, a request to me. There were 4 parts that the saints told me. And His Majesty, the King, approved all that. The spokesperson spoke to the assembly, everyone there, and then the King says in front of everyone, this is from His Majesty, the King of Cao Đài realm. First is that they want to tell people, to tell each other not to trust Huibu because he lied, like he didn't see any of his reincarnated lives. He just proclaimed that. He said he reincarnated as many times as Maitreya Buddha means he is Maitreya. He likes to think that he is. That has nothing to do with Buddha status. No one would believe such an absurd, stupid association. It'd be an insult to your intelligence. Okay, there were 4 things they told me. The first thing you already heard, like tell people to tell each other not to trust Huibu. And number 2, what they want people to tell each other is Huibu damaged Cao Đai's world reputation. And number 3, he secretly falsified doctrines for his own fame and fortune. And now number 4 is that they want people to know that he is not their faithful anymore because of world peace obstruction. That is number 4. So number 1, do not trust Huibu. Number 2, Huibu damaged Cao Đai's world reputation. Number 3, Huibu secretly falsified doctrines for his own fame and fortune. Number 4, Huibu is not their faithful anymore because of world peace obstruction. Now, this man, Huibu, he deliberately wants to be called Maitreya Buddha. In fact, he gave a lecture or something like that somewhere. I never knew him until a couple of weeks ago. I didn't know that he calls himself Maitreya or whatever he calls himself. Before that, he already threatened to ask his disciple to clarify that he's a Maitreya. And then on 23rd, 24th, he say it's only him who can explain Maitreya Buddha's sutra secretly, in some secret detail. Then he is the real Maitreya Buddha. He means himself. If he ever explains the sutra, meaning he would twist and turn it, just like how he did with the flower adornment sutra, to suit his own purpose. And this is a great sin. You can't alter the sutra just to suit your own fame and gain. That's what the Cao Đài saint told me. Not like this guy, has nothing better to do, but talking and behaving like the worst and stupid lunatic. I just know them more clearly by their soul, and I don't have time to keep checking one by one every day, physically, unless something comes up like this kind of stuff, that he faked the name of Maitreya Buddha and altered the sutra. This is a great sin that he did. and claiming he's Sanchai Tongzi as well, also known as Sudana, the attendant of Kuan Yin Bodhisattva, when he has nothing to do with it. And he claims that he saw many of his previous lifetimes. The saints of Cao Daism told me it's a lie. And then they requested me to tell the world about this Huibu has been denounced by Cao Daism for a long time already. He come out, after waiting a long time for an opportunity. First, he claimed himself as a Buddha. It's a great sin he did. What can he do anyway? All his life he has done nothing. Living off Cao Đài followers, then changed to Buddhism, then sneaked into the association. He claims that he tried to find the way and all that. No, he just went to the Cao Daism temple. Just as a profiter, to profit from the fame, fortune, and the comfort. Also, he sneaked into your initiation group for that same reason. Then the saints of Cao Daism told me that he is a zealous ghost, not demon, ghost. Was similar, a little bit less power. Zealous ghost which doesn't listen to His Majesty, the King of zealous ghosts, and didn't go to the heaven that I have made for them. There are quite a lot still hang around on earth. Many of them hide in humans' appearance and body. So they don't want to go, or they just like to stay and make trouble, or, enjoy the physical food or physical whatever, yes. So that's why he eats meat and drinks wine. Not every day, but he does do it when he feels like it. I'm told like that. And so I asked what kind of doctrine, because I only see a Buddhist doctrine. They say he secretly falsifies the Cao Daism doctrine also. That I cannot tell. Anyway, so I guess they want to tell people that whatever he says on the internet is not according to the Cao Dai teaching from the saints, from the Cao Dai realm, because he falsifies it to suit himself. The example is that he falsified the Avatamsaka Sutra. He claims a Maitreya title and threatened to sue anyone, including me, who claims his company title, meaning claims the Maitreya title. My God, he's making Buddha into business now. He's selling Buddha. And then now Huibu, that was the complaint, that was the sentence that the Cao Dai saints gave him, because he damaged their reputation, falsified their doctrine, caused obstruction of world peace, etc. Okay. Now, I asked the Mara, is he your subordinate working for you? So the King of Mara said yes. So I asked, what kind of obstruction of peace? What can he do? And the saint said, by waiting for you to die, so he can directly control people. For Mara in Christianity is Satan, for Mara the devil. Now, a medium like him is not the one who transmits, who uses his body to transmit the message. He's just the body like an instrument, yeah? Just like if I play guitar or mandolin sometimes, it's not the mandolin that makes that music, it's me who handles the mandolin and makes music out of it. Yes, similar like that. So any medium could not declare that he's a Buddha just because he transmits some teaching from the Buddha, for example, if the Buddha wants to use his body. But the medium has to be pure and a complete vegan. The saints say he cannot eat chicken and drink alcohol like that. He does whenever he wants. He eats animal, people, meat, and drinks wine. In our association, all the members are vegan and don't drink alcohol, don't steal, don't tell lies. But he does all that. And who knows if he is still a virgin as he claims. Because the medium for Cao Daism has to be virgin. Well, who knows if he is still a virgin? Let me ask the saints here if he is. Oh, not even that. So, of course, I don't have any evidence. I just listen to what I'm told, okay? Eat meat, drink wine, and food around like that. he already broke many of the principles of Cao Daism. Lying is the worst sin. In Buddhism also, if you lie that you are Buddha or you have attained complete enlightenment, that's the greatest lie. You will go to the relentless hell forever. If he really studied Buddhism, he should know that. And if he's really a sincere practitioner of Cao Daism, he should know that. Because the Cao Dai saints teach all of their followers all these principles, similar to Buddhism. So this is not a mistake, it's deliberate. Because he's a zealous ghost who doesn't want to obey his king to go to the paradise that I made for them. Just hanging around, wants to cause trouble. And then after he didn't follow His Majesty, the zealous ghost king, he followed and works for Mara now. So the Mara told him to do this and that. This couple of years, I had a lot of trouble, almost death, weakened in some points. So they used that opportunity to rise up. They also know that Trăng Tam's going to finish his work soon. Just like the Buddha said that the demons, ghosts and monsters fake themselves as monks and nuns or lay followers in Buddhism or other religions, and after their power is worn out, they will be caught either by the authority or they will just run out of attraction. Thus, many temples, monasteries will lie empty and desolate. I have checked many more things later. He's not the only one. He did not think of all this by himself. The Mara, the witch, and His Majesty, the king of zealous ghosts, pushed him to do that. And later he listened more to Mara and tried to harm me in different ways, you know. And now the reason I say all this is because he already harmed some people, at least 3 people since he came out, since 2022, and blur them into believing in him, whatever he said. I told you already, originally he also had blessings from the saints, so he has some attractive power. And then he is a zealous ghost himself, working under Mara. And the witch also helped him to have some attractive power. So if people go too near him, they will listen to him. They will be sucked into his vicious energy field, demonic magnetic field, and become, blind, deaf, and dumb to anything else. Be poisoned in mind or body and die prematurely. So even they probably would also accept that he changed the text of the sutra, changed the name of the Vasumitra Bodhisattva in the Avatamsaka Sutra. Yeah, he dare do that. Oh my God. Oh, he wouldn't dare if he really knew all of his reincarnations, as he said. He's lying, because if he knew all his incarnations, he would not dare to change the sutra, not even 1 comma or 1 period. Yeah, and before that, I remember, but I didn't know that the Cao Daism saints also told me, don't worry, His Majesty, the King of Karma, will kill him. That's their words, not my words. Will kill him on October 15 this year. So I asked His Majesty, the King of Karma. He also said, yes, it will be like that. So 3 authorities confirmed with me, the saints of Cao Đài, the King of Mara even, and His Majesty, the King of Karma. They were all there, present. So after I heard all that, I said, no, I don't want him to die, because if he dies so quickly, he will go to hell. He never can get out. So I begged all of them, please help him. Let him live longer so he has time, has chance to repent, to redeem himself, to practice more, to be more humble, to worship all the saints and God, and so he can purify himself as much as possible. So they agreed to that, but it's up to Weibu if he even wants to do that. If not, then if he doesn't repent, then October 15, what day is today? 26th of August. So September and October, my God, It's more or less more than 6 weeks only. Oh my God, that's not long. His Majesty, the King of Karaism, and his saintly beings around him and his citizens, they're all saintly. They're on the saintly level and absolutely pure and moral. But there are always some zealous demons who goes mix in just like they mix in my group. We will fix them all. We will bring them out with their heinous traces and crimes.